Hey witches, I just wanted to jump in real quick before we start with today's episode. Macy and I are officially announcing our 100 listener giveaway. Even though at this point we're at about 350 coven members, this is our first giveaway. Took us a little while to get it off the ground. We're amateurs. We're going to be giving away a stunning piece of Kyler jewelry. If you've been listening from the beginning, you have definitely heard us rant about how wonderful these pieces are. It's a beautiful rose quartz necklace, and you can find photos of it along with the rules and all the other boring stuff over on our socials. Instagram at witchbitchamateurhour, Twitter at bitchhour, Facebook at witchamateurhour. That's right, we made them all completely different for the ease of it. And the last place you can reach us has nothing to do with the giveaway, but if you wanted to send us a spooky story of yours for us to read aloud on our upcoming spooky episode, our email is wbahpodcast@gmail.com. A huge thank you to every single person out there who has listened to us, given us a shot, and now on with the show. My fan is going to join us for our episode today.
Just clicking along.
I mean my ceiling fan, not like the one...
That's not my fan, just your fan.
He shows up wearing a shirt that says Charlye.
Yeah, I have no fans.
No. It's not that you don't have fans, it's just I have the one. It's okay, I love you very much, fan. I almost said, you know who you are, which reminded me from our last episode when I kind of aggressively...
Very aggressive. I was listening to that and I was like, you're about it, man. You know who you are!
I was feeling it in my soul.
I like that monkey lamp.
My husband found that at a thrift store, as is the story with almost everything in our home.
But you'll have cool shit.
Well, thank you.
He's a thrifty little bugger.
He really is. He finds the best stuff.
Yeah.
Like that chunk of, I'm pointing at it for those at home.
The amethyst.
The amethyst
and
up
that
there.
goddess plate.
That
thing.
pewter plate with like the goddess on it, which I didn't even put two and two together till after we had already started this podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the fucking goddess on this plate. We should take a picture of that on Instagram.
I love it. It's beautiful.
How are you?
I am doing really well. I have we had artisan burgers.
Oh, we had the best.
Goodness.
If you're in the Fort Worth area, go to, what is it, Rodeo Goat?
Rodeo Goat.
Holy shit.
My gosh.
I had some chorizo thing with a pepper that was... there was no way that was a jalapeno.
It knocked you and Hunter both down. And Hunter, I know, has a heat tolerance of, like, equivalent to the sun.
Right.
So, like, and I know that you do too. So
I was sitting there, I was like, I can't believe this. I am no bitch.
That always makes me almost panic. I hate it. I hate the feeling. I hate it.
It was a feeling similar to realizing you're too inebriated. Like that feeling of like, oh, this is an ordeal.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like
this
is going to be a thing, and I'm locked in for a little while. Like, it was the same like cold shot of fear. But then we got Steel City Pops, and it was good.
I couldn't remember the name. Yeah, Steel City Pops.
Got some ice cream.
It was good. Nice little walk around Fort Worth. It's a cool city.
Murder Worth.
Yeah. Okay. So not for nothing. Charlye puts on this tour guide voice like she's about to start, because I was like, oh, this is actually a really cool city. And she so about the history of Murder Worth. She's like, you're not selling this city very well, man. Like,
Macy, did you know back in the 80s Fort Worth was referred to as Murder Worth?
So after this long spiel, it was pretty much, but the crime's not that bad anymore.
It's like, that was a long time. You can sleep in my house and feel safe. I feel like Murder Worth is something that a lot of people in Fort Worth don't even know about. Like, it's deep OG, like, Fort Worth history.
I just love the words Murder Worth.
Murder Worth.
It makes me think of like a manor, like a name of a manor.
Murder Worth. If I ever buy like a nice house, I will call it Murder Worth.
Murder Worth Manor.
Oh, fuck. Oh my God. I have to leave and go.
I just planned your life.
You did. No, okay, I've always had this thing where I wanted a house with a name.
I want to name ours.
Yes.
I want to call it Healer's Hollow.
Oh, cute. Why? What's healer? What's the signif?
The signif.
I'm 30.
It's just really healing lands.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now I'm picturing it just like filled with smoke all the time.
Like, in a good way? My woods are burning down?
No, I mean like a witch's cottage, like with herb smoke and food cooking, and I'm in it.
It's just they're healing woods. I don't know, something about them. You can just really go out and talk to them, and plus kind of a little bit of an ode to Minnie. Yeah,
she was the first thing that popped up in my mind. Oh, exciting! What officially is your topic?
I'm talking about familiars.
I'm so ready and excited for that.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm talking about like your classic familiars, kind of what they were. Yeah. In multiple cultures. It wasn't always, a bad deal. And I'm touching on the black cat as kind of a highlight in that because we're about to enter Halloween season. Yes. And you see the black cats everywhere, and I just kind of touch on why that is and kind of what their whole deal was.
I was thinking that the topic I want to cover today is going to be a focus topic on an herb. I'm going to talk about cinnamon today. Love the cinnamon. I don't know what song I was going for there. I felt like a little bit of like, love, it's made for me and you. You started with the proper part of the song. I went straight to the end. Because I've already done so much like background in cinnamon just like for my own use because it's one of my favorite things to use in my own practice.
I love it so much. And I like this. Fall is coming, so I mean this is good. I love it. I put cinnamon in pretty much anything it can go into and fit.
I think this year in particular, maybe I'm just noticing it more. I think people are really gearing up for fall. And I know everybody does, like everybody kind of gets ready for it. But man, even Walmart.
I noticed that. Yeah. I mean, they're going like full blitz. Like full out.
They already
and
have
it's not
their
even
shit out. It's not Halloween stuff. It's like fall, like pumpkin
very
stuff.
Good autumn type.
And their candle section, they already have like the caramel and the fall leaves. And
I am ready for it to get a little cooler, mainly only just so I can burn those scents.
Oh, man, yeah. I know. I thought about picking one or two up, and I was like, it's just too early for me to enjoy it.
Well, and it's too hot heavy outside. Yeah, it's like you go in from a hot outside.
You don't want a thick caramel cake.
To, walking into, like, hot apples. Not fun.
I don't want to walk into those hot apples. Keep your hot apples away from me.
Get your hot apples away from me.
Not till October with your hot apples.
I have a rule that I will not, and it pains me so, but I can't break it. I will not eat a piece of candy corn until October 1st.
How do you fall on the candy corn spectrum?
It fuels my bloodstream.
I love candy corn more than I love anything else.
I will fistful it into my mouth. I got tagged. You know that fucking meme that was all over the place on Facebook last year?
Something
and it was like, the way to eat candy corn, throw it in the trash.
The garbage, yeah.
I got tagged in that so many times, and it's just like, come on. It's vanilla. It just tastes like wonderful, waxy vanilla candy. I don't understand.
And that's the thing. The texture of it is half the fun.
Yes.
It's half of the deliciousness. I noticed that a couple of people are already starting the trend of pumpkin spice hate,
Get the fuck off your pulpit about hating pumpkin spice. I understand that it is common around fall, and I understand that not every pumpkin spice is good. I side with that. You can go really wrong, but let people enjoy their motherfucking pumpkin spice.
Who fucking cares? You know what? I saw this thing that was like, with all the shit that's wrong in the world right now, let some bitch have her pumpkin spice. Let people enjoy what they're enjoying.
What? They're like autumn Scrooges.
every year there's something new. There's like pumpkin spice Oreos and pumpkin spice Twinkies. And like me, I don't personally enjoy it. And also I get the gripe. That it's not appropriately labeled. It is not fucking pumpkin spice. It's like cinnamon nutmeg.
Yeah. That's a good point.
It's not, there's no gourd in there. I realize it's too early to be getting this much into fall, but I'm ready for it.
I want it.
I'm seeing all the stores bring their shit out.
I'm ready to make a wreath. I want to put crows in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love a good crow.
I love blackbirds.
Can a bird be a familiar?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How, like, is it a specific type, or is it just like, because I've heard, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I've heard that a familiar has to be like a relatively, like a smaller animal. Kind of like in Harry Potter. Like they could
have toads and owls.
Yeah, and a cat. But it couldn't be like, could it be like a dog or like a monkey?
Yeah, I think so. And one, too, it varies by culture. Shamanic cultures just saw them as guide spirits. So, it didn't necessarily have to be what, specific species that it was.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. And do they have to be like a physical... Does it have to be like a cat that exists and I can reach out and touch it?
No.
Or is it like, could Yachsin technically?
Yeah.
Really?
Well... in my interpretation of it.
Okay,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Hit me with it.
This is actually a really fun topic. I really enjoyed researching this.
I have been thinking recently about, like, getting a cat.
Just, adopt, like, a senior cat or, like, a 5-year-old, 6-year-old cat. Yeah. Get a black cat, too.
Oh, there's no other option for me. I can't wrap my head around the fact that, like, the black
animals don't get adopted.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, like, when I saw Jorah, I immediately was like, he's perfect. Like, I wanted a big black shaggy dog, like Black Shuck, and like, that's what I wanted. And like, but they get skipped over all the time.
Why?
I kind of want to talk about that. It's not a conscious thought as much as it's kind of a traditional back thought in the logs of your mind.
I could see that with cats for sure, because even people who aren't like, wouldn't call themselves superstitious, there's still that whole thing with like black cats.
Okay, so let's talk about the word familiar. I remember being in like junior high and The Golden Compass came out. I don't know if you ever saw the movie. It was fucking great. And they all had familiars. And I was just, like a daemon is what they called it. And I remember being like, what? Folklore of like the medieval and early modern periods. They were spirits that were supernatural entities. Usually animals that would assist witches in their practice of magic.
Okay, so they're little helpers.
Yeah, good or bad. Yeah, so according to historian Emma Wilby, there were 3 ways a witch first met their familiar. Spontaneous apparition anytime, including mundane tasks, such as one woman who was knitting. And it just appeared.
I like this example they use.
Knitting.
This one bitch was knitting.
And just poof.
Like they knew her personally.
Yeah, it just happened. It's no big deal. MBD. It can be gifted to the person by a family member or powerful spiritual individual. So it's like an heirloom.
Okay.
Almost.
I was picturing this really old, scraggly cat.
Just like one tooth shakes all the time.
Yeah,
like,
it's just like
spits. Just like
I don't want to be a gift.
Nuisance. Yeah. This was a biggie in Salem. Okay, so the recipient makes a deal with the devil.
Of course.
And the familiar or familiars, some people reported to have multiple, are demons to do the dark bidding of the devil. Often this case was done in desperation.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. So that's like the 3 main ones that you hear, like the tropes, I guess you can say. You hear them all the time.
I'll take one of the ones in the middle. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Getting a gifted, that's pretty cool.
I like the spontaneous apparition. Nothing would make me happier than just like looking around and there's just like this black puppy.
That's
like,
cool,
hey.
But that would scare the actual shit out of me.
It might a little, me too. Yeah,
I would constantly be on edge, peeking over my covers, like, is this the day that there's a fucking horse in my room?
Interdimensional animals. A fucking horse would be such a pain in the ass.
Oh, God. This horse is like, I'm here to help you.
Just add $1,000 a month of bills to your budget.
Just clomping around, breaking all your fucking jars.
Eating all your herbs.
Yeah. set its little fucking tail on fire with all your cauldron fires.
Oh, what a nightmare would that be. Goodness.
Oh, I love him already.
I do too. I really do, that imaginary horse.
He's a thing now.
Okay, so not all beliefs in familiars were bad. So there were other cultures that were all about some. Romans believed that every home was protected by a familiar spirit. And shamans have long seen the world through animism, which is the belief that everything has a spirit and some are guides. Oh. So, I mean, even, the grass, the trees, the stones, things like that.
That's actually really fucking badass.
I really love it. Well, it takes me back to the cosmic serpent. The tribe that he's with, that's how they saw everything. Mm-hmm. They said through the ayahuasca, they spoke to these spirits. Mm-hmm. It was just really cool.
It's not far off from how I view things.
It's exactly how I view things, and I love it. This also applies to many beliefs that familiars were guardian angels.
That's lovely.
It's really great. I love it. So, a word for these were daemons. It's the Roman belief. It's a protector of structures, whether it be a home or a business or anything like that.
CFO cat.
Yeah, just kind of running your shit
protecting your assets.
And it can help guide your conscience. Eastern cultures, for instance, you can find these in Bangkok. They built these tiny, brightly colored little spirit houses.
I've heard of this. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, so, not everybody was, angry with these things or,
right.
thought that they were a bad deal. So if we take it back to American witches, like we talked on a little bit ago, they loved to suck on teats. A teat, remember, it's like a little nodule or a fucking growth or a mole. Really, honestly, if they wanted her to be a witch, it could be a varicose vein. Really, honestly, anything.
Yeah. A freckle.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
They could just, pinch you and
be pretty much. Be like, oh, look, it's a teat.
It's a teat.
And, fucking dumb. And, so anyway, they would suck all their teats on their blood, and that's how they got the energy to do their shit.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. So in turn of using the blood, they would then be used in casting rituals and things like that. During prime witch hunting days, they were seen as low-level demons or even fairies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not like the big boss. They were just little orcs.
Little sprites running around.
The orcs of, demons.
They're not the Urukai.
No.
They're the orcs.
They're just the orcs.
There we go. Yeah. Bringing it back. LOTR in the house.
Gotta do it every episode.
Episode 12.
It is so relevant. It's just, I can't get over it.
Coming at you.
So your common familiars, you had dogs, cats, mice, or rats, hares, toads, frogs, and you had some birds. Mm. Often depicted as black or evil, many animals, unfortunately, were just mercilessly killed.
Oh, God.
But people kind of fucked themselves on that. This was something very interesting, and I didn't know this until I researched this. A lot of this happened during, the 14th century, medieval times. The slaughter of all of these cats is said to have potentially made the Black Death way worse. Whoa. Because the Black Plague was caused by fleas from rats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I always knew that, and I didn't think of it. Well, they were slaughtering all of these cats that would usually keep the rat population in control. Mm. So the rat population just exploded, spreading this disease in massive multiples of what it could have been.
Shit.
Yeah. So that was pretty wild to me. So basically this ridiculous fear of cats and, these familiars led to the death of millions.
That's some real butterfly effect shit.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, that blew my mind. And of course we have the cat. The cat's a biggie, especially the black cat. You see it everywhere. You can even find it in Victorian paintings.
Yeah.
In
it's
things.
A classic.
Yeah, it's tied very heavily to this. And there's a lot of interesting historical reasons as to why. But at the same time, a lot of it just seems to have gathered just as folklore. I was trying to find a set thing, and it's just it's kind of a set of circumstances.
It's like the myth that built itself.
It kind of did. Mm. Long praised by a lot of cultures. Of course, Egypt was really big with cats. And, they still have a mysterious air about them. Kind of mysterious, and they've long been associated with aiding witches. Mm-hmm.
Well, they're very aloof, and they also have a very feminine
they
energy.
do.
So you could see where the connection would be.
And there's a wildness to them. they're not quite that level of domestication. There's just like it's just that mystery.
And they are very independent.
Yeah,
and I
like
feel like
it is its own spirit.
It's its own thing. And at a time when it was very frowned on to be that woman who is independent, and doing your own thing, man, it just makes so much sense.
Yeah, I love it. So yeah, especially black cats. So during the Pendle witch trials, Elizabeth Demdike said her familiar's name was Tib. And while he could take many forms, he came to her one night as a black cat. And he told her, like, hey, you need to curse these 3 people. And she said, no. And so he shoves her in a ditch.
Wait.
As a cat.
Did this cat, like, grow to the size of a human?
Like, judo kicks her.
Just seemed like going, well, okay, we're doing this.
I love it. I picture, like, Binks or whatever from Hocus Pocus, like that talking cat just whooping ass.
I'm thinking of that really, really bad, like, puppet from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh my god.
Like, just, okay, fucking picking her up and throwing her.
So, yeah, that's an example of what we're dealing with here.
Okay.
Yeah. So, kicked her in a ditch. Okay, in the 14th century is when black cats kind of became linked with the devil, in Europe particularly. In the 16th century, witches were widely at this point seen as evil. The whole healers thing had kind of began to wane, and the whole evil thing started to become the new thing for witches. The thing is that this is kind of one of those synchronicities I was talking about, is that honestly, witches were typically just always very partial to nature.
Right.
So a lot of them just had cats.
Yeah.
It was just kind of a coincidence,
Kind of like in the way any farmer would have cats to, like...
and so they just did. And so that's one thing, that kind of was like, oh, that's why...
Well, that and the teat. Just a giveaway.
That horrible teat. The Celts believed that cats were reincarnated people who had done bad things as people, therefore were reincarnated as cats.
Oh, because cats have it so hard. It's a real punishment.
Yeah, I was just like, what? I mean, you could be like a cat that's like a stray cat, but you could be like a fat cat that lives in like a nice...
In a witch's house.
Yeah, a witch's house being fed mice and all these other good things. What a life. Another reason they're associated with evil is because they're just nocturnal animals. They're night owls. They're always skeeving around at night, doing their cat shit.
And the nighttime is a bad time.
It's a bad time.
Nothing good ever happens.
When the devil is rampant. Making deals, getting people to sign his book.
Slicking his hair back.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a real wanna-buy watch guy. Like, he needs the signatures in that book. Man. So, the whole nocturnal night stalking thing led to the... people thought that they were these familiars out doing whatever their evil master had told them to do.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like cats just over time, people were just suspicious of them.
Right.
Like, in a black cat, you have these black animals. Like, even in Salem, the people who would accuse, like, oftentimes all of the accusations talking about these these familiar beings, they were always black. One man was attacked by, like, a pack of small black puppies.
Oh God, I want that. What?
Oh, I know, and he was terrified.
Oh
no. Coming to get you. That was just one of the, like, accusation stories, like, reports. Like, she sent this herd of black demon puppies after me.
Why? Okay, if we're gonna make some shit up, why would you lie and say puppies?
Yeah, you don't even sound like a tough person anymore.
That decredits you, because that sounds like a really shit witch who's like, I'm gonna conjure up some puppies. Also, if no one's gonna find out, make them wolves, man.
Yeah.
Like,
puppies. Then you just sound like a dick. Then you just sound like you're running from puppies that just wanted some love.
You're like, so I bashed these puppies. And,
it's like, no,
what?
I think you are the mean person here, honestly.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is you kicked some puppies and then you blamed a woman.
Yeah, and then you killed a woman. You're the worst. Ugh.
Let's go find his grave.
Roach? Does that
Roach? Let's bring a pack of puppies.
Speaking of puppies, and we touched on it earlier, but I did want to put a PSA out there. Please adopt black cats and black dogs. Please adopt them because they do get skipped over. And, like, their adoption rate is astronomically low.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, Jorah was at the shelter for a year before I adopted him.
And he's the big, cuddliest shadow that ever existed.
Oh, my God. He's my baby boy. He's the only good dog we have.
He's the only good dog that any of us have.
And he's just this old gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I was scrolling the pictures and I saw that picture.
With the necktie?
He's just terrifying.
We need to put that on social media.
Yes. Oh, God.
I put a necktie on him, and he has like he's super chill, but he'll get wound up sometimes, and I put a necktie on him, and that just set him off, and I took a picture right when he was like rearing back.
He's just like, looked like you just asked him to like move his deadline up a day, and he's just like, oh no! I gotta feed my family.
No. But
this is an animal podcast.
It is now.
If you had a familiar, what would you choose?
A fox. Not like a batshit real fox.
Like a really yippy fox?
Yeah, like, I want, like, a fox like Jorah. But, you know, honestly, like, Jorah kind of is my familiar. Because, like, while Gizzy and I are, like, really emotionally tied, when I'm near Jorah and, like, have my hand on him, it's just, like, instant calm.
Yeah.
He's the only dog I've ever had that's just pure sweetness. There's no passive aggression. There's no
like with
like
Gizzy.
with the goddamn corgis. Anyway, Charlie,
yes, ma'am.
Talk to me.
I'm going to talk to you about some spices. One spice,
cinnamon,
posh spice.
Oh, fuck posh spice.
No,
at least it's got to be ginger spice.
I was going to say ginger spice is my favorite,
she was
man.
Always my favorite.
Can't top ginger. You know who freaks me out now that I'm a grown-ass adult?
Victoria Beckham.
No.
She freaks me out.
Baby Spice.
That whole, you mean just the
Baby
character in general?
Spice.
Yeah, it was weird.
And especially in the movie, like rewatching the movie as a grown-ass adult, the part where she's like explaining to the boy that there's no room for him.
Yeah, because of all of her stuffed
Because of her stuffed toys.
It's like she's just a sex fetish.
I want to talk to you about some cinnamon.
I want to hear about some cinnamon.
I'm glad you're ready. So, cinnamon has long been a favorite. We started off at the top of the episode just gushing about cinnamon. Cinnamon was one of the first things that I kind of toyed around with as far as anointing things or even like trying to make my own incense, which turned out terribly, by the way. I forget what I did. It was like the super simple cinnamon incense recipe.
It's never super simple.
It's never that easy.
What, did you have to make like a resin?
It was basically mix some cinnamon with some water, make a paste, form a cone, bake them for like 40 hours at 200 degrees. And then they'd set up, and I lit them, and they lit, and they burned like an incense is supposed to. Like, it burned beautifully and stuff. It just smelled like hot death. It was not what I was wanting in my life. But the first thing I ever did with cinnamon is, I hadn't even looked it up at this point that I was using it. I just knew that, like, it was like an intuitive thing. Like, I knew, like, cinnamon is a fiery, passionate spice. It's this way in food, so I'm sure it's going to be the same way with its like metaphysical, magical properties and stuff. And it's still to this day just the one that I feel in my gut stomach is doing something.
Oh yeah, I love it.
It's just, it's so magical to me. And I know that may sound stupid.
Well, cinnamon, what is it? Ceylon? Like, it's a certain type. It's like huge for helping with your cholesterol and things like that.
Yeah, and it really helps with blood sugar.
Yeah, I have a bag of it at home. Cinnamon reminds me of living when I still lived at home. Mom always had cans of Ready Whip at the house.
Yeah.
And I would drink my coffee black, but I would put a spiral of Ready Whip on it and some of that cinnamon. And I would just put a big pinch of cinnamon over it. And I just think about that, and I loved it.
You know what I do now is, because I have that French press thing, I dump in my coffee grounds, I dump in about a tablespoon of cinnamon.
Yeah.
And then just mash it all together. And it just gives it this, like, very faint kind of sweetness.
It's great.
It's so good. And I feel like we're focusing a lot on the food aspect of it, but I think its use in foods, in your coffees, in your like desserts, whatever you're using it for, even that in itself is almost like it's almost potion like.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to it, you know, it's not a structural ingredient to your food. It is used like for its flavor and for that warmth. And something I wanted to touch on is it is obviously it carries that fire energy.
Yeah,
That's its sign. Is fire. If you've ever had like a too much of cinnamon, it's, what do they call that? Like dragon breath. Remember the cinnamon challenge?
Yeah, people would just like breathe out like these horrible clouds.
And then you instinctively suck back in, but all of that like comes in.
That is horrible.
So it can be like dangerous, like fire if you're not careful with it, if you're not using it correctly. It warms me in a similar way that a hot bath warms me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? I
don't know about you, but I've noticed that my body is super responsive to the temperatures that I consume.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
I'll drink a cup of tea at work because that's how I stay warm. And I'll drink a cup of tea, and I'll start sweating if I drink too much. It just really affects my body temperature.
With me, I can't have something cold and then be cold. Like, I can only have something radiating heat. And this is why it's so interesting to me, because if it's hot soup or hot tea or coffee, I'm gonna drink it and I'm gonna feel warm, like from the inside out, radiating. But like Tabasco doesn't do that to me. Peppers doesn't do that to me. Like, it may be like hot, like it was at dinner tonight. I almost fucking died, you guys. Like, it can be temperature hot, like with the peppers and sauces and stuff, but they don't warm me in the same way that a fucking hot, cup of something does. But cinnamon does.
Cinnamon's pretty great.
And it is so connected with this just passion. It is so connected with fiery, fucking uninhibited, like, passion, just heat. So it's been used throughout history in love spells. Women would even, like, I don't know if you, like, a big trope in like movies and books is like the guy who like creepily like smells her hair, or he's like reminiscing about how she smells.
Yeah.
Count the times she smells like cinnamon is said, or like her hair smelled like cinnamon, because it was and to this day in a lot of cultures, and I'm thinking about just mixing some in with like my dry shampoo.
It's a top 3 aphrodisiac scent for men.
It's a little bit like on the tips of the finger, like shake into the hair. It was done as a it was done as like a call to me.
It's like, it's like pheromones.
Yes.
Almost.
It was also seen as something that was not to be toyed with lightly. It's still viewed that way, and in a lot of magical practices. Even myself, like, I would love to be throwing cinnamon left and right. Don't fuck with that lightly, because it can almost be like a be careful what you ask for situation. You know, so you really have to be specific in your intent. You have to know what you're doing. Because sometimes you don't want to just go fucking balls out every single time. You don't want to go hard. You keep doing the same thing over and over, it's going to lose its meaning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you don't save anything for the nth degree, then the nth degree doesn't mean shit anymore. Commonly used in a lot of wealth and prosperity spells, partially because it's very serious, you know, and people who are usually doing things for like wealth and prosperity are at a time where they need that. So outside of the metaphysical or magical uses, it has a lot, and we touched on like the blood sugar and the, what was the other one? Cholesterol that it helps. It has a lot of real world powerful uses.
Yeah, and you have to be careful. Too much cinnamon can really fuck up your digestive system.
And see, that's
like a lot.
That's what I was gonna touch on. I'm like, in all the way around, this is something that you overdo it and you're gonna get sometimes literally fucking burned.
Yeah.
You know? It can even cause nerve damage if you have too much cinnamon. So chill out. Did you know cinnamon's like a tree? I didn't know cinnamon was a tree.
I didn't know.
I thought it was like a root.
Well, because like the cinnamon sticks are always that weird curly thing.
And that's like a leathery leaf.
And it's like all curled
leathery,
up.
Barky leaf that curls up. And then you just grind the shit out of it. I didn't know it was a tree. That fucking fascinated me. Much like sandalwood, it's one of the oldest things that has been used for magic, but it's been used in a lot of the same ways that we use it today. And a lot of the times, these things have to develop over time. You can read about cinnamon in, like, ancient Chinese texts, and even, like, the ancient Egyptians and stuff would use it in mummification. So it was being used as a health tool. It was being used as a spiritual tool. This, like, widespread love for cinnamon is not in any way a new thing. It actually helped to begin. It was one of the driving forces behind the beginning of the Age of Exploration. I remember hearing in school the word spices so many times. They were like, Europe went looking for spices.
And went down the Silk Road to get some,
So it's been deeply loved for a very long time, used in practical ways, used in magical ways, and god damn it, I want a fucking cinnamon coffee right now.
I've been thinking about it since we started. Oh, I meant to tell you, though, the tigers like cinnamon.
That's right! That's right. You used to. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I used to work at a big cat sanctuary, and there were a bunch of tigers there, and they love cinnamon. Like, they're like little crackheads with cinnamon.
Was it like a catnip thing? Like, they just really loved the scent of it. Like, it reminds me, there's a Ray Wiley Hubbard lyric, and I don't remember what it is. It's talking about cocaine, and he was like, I never did it, I just like the way it smelled. It's kind of the same thing. I think they just really tigers are like, I don't do cinnamon. I like the way it smells.
But no, if they needed to be moved or anything like that, just like sprinkle some cinnamon on their toys or on the ground, and they would just like rub their faces in it, and it would be super cute, and they'd have little brown eyebrow mouth faces.
I think I might have been a tiger in a past life.
What?
Because of this information.
Oh, I cut you off. I was too early.
What? Buckle up, Mace. I got a theory for you.
I need to know what your meditations have told you.
We have gained a couple of new reviews on iTunes.
We have 8 reviews total.
Squirrel Girl 220 says, these two ladies clearly love what they do and make learning about a variety of spiritual and metaphysical topics fun. That was in all caps,
We're
Mace.
pretty fun.
We're fucking fun.
I'm a good time.
For someone as new to these topics as I am, I feel very fortunate to have them around as guides. And, well,
we're like familiars.
That we're familiars. We're the horse that appears in the room.
And just fucks shit up.
Actually, if there was not a better metaphor for this podcast.
That pretty much is, yeah.
It just came along. No one asked for it.
Nobody, yeah.
But now you're stuck with it.
Now you're here. You're committed.
And we're clumsily fucking your shit up. She says... She says she's highly recommend. Thank you very much. That means so much to us. I feel like after we very aggressively asked for some ratings,
y'all delivered.
We got some.
Yeah.
Y'all came in clutch, man. Speaking of growing the coven,
we have some patrons.
We got a patron shout out segment.
Ooh.
Is that our jingle now?
We got a patron.
We got a Patreon.
Patron, right?
Patron?
We got a patron shout out segment. I'll keep it. Okay,
nice.
I like it.
All right, so our patrons that literally keep this podcast going. Today, we want to give a shout out to Miss Jessica Brock.
We also have Veronica Turner.
And I'm going to say this wrong. Cherie Boudreau.
Cherie Boudreau. Or Sherry.
Cherie Boudreau.
That's a pretty name.
That's very nice.
But thank you guys so much. We were really, really like floored to see that. So every little bit helps. We're trying to grow the podcast as much as we can. Kind of get some gear that can make us sound better to you guys, and get out there with you guys. With that in mind, we do have to say that we kind of fucked up a little bit, and we actually won't be at the Switchy Bazaar. We'll be there.
If you go back and listen to the episode where we said we were going to be at the Witchy Bazaar, or might be at the Witchy Bazaar, I think one of us said something like, we might be eating crow in a couple of episodes. Yeah. We're here to eat some crow.
Yeah, we are. So in typical amateur fashion, we were a little late.
Drug the old witchy feet.
So
drug our horse hooves.
Yeah,
around.
Just clomped along. But we will still be there.
As
patrons.
Patrons.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
So it's a very exciting day. We still highly recommend everybody go. It's I'm happy that it booked up so fast because that means it's still growing.
Mm-hmm. And some of the vendors I've seen on Instagram, we've seen a couple times in the past.
Yeah.
Woo boy, you guys are in for a treat.
It's going to be wonderful.
If you're in the Texas area, please.
It's worth the trip.
It's at DFW Witchy Bazaar. You could also just Google DFW Witchy Bazaar. We are going to be there, walking around.
But we do look forward to seeing you guys. And, of course, Patron is really big with that. The more that we grow, the more we'll be able to eventually do things, get out there, come see, you guys in different places, have a better podcast, do better research, things like that. So, and also we will probably have a video up on the Patreon by now.
Yeah, we, tomorrow, I believe, we're going to be filming that bad boy,
Yeah.
and if we can get our shit straight...
That's the kicker.
You might get to see our faces.
Our actual faces. That's all I have.
That's all I've got. I hope this spiced up your life.
Spice up your life, every boy and every girl. Spice up your life.
I like how we both stopped and looked at the floor, like, in shame.
It's just like, it overtook me. It was like a possession.
Last episode, it was like some classic rock, and this
Yeah.
one, it's some Spice Girls. What do
Yeah.
we do next time?
Do some, like, metal.
Metal it is.
I like
it. Will probably, most from my end
It'll be
anyway.
Metalocalypse.
It'll be Death Clock. Okay, cool. So we'll do Viking metal next time, and
Viking metal, hell yeah. I'm about it. It was kind of, you freestyled it tonight.
I freestyled a little bit, and I'm sure maybe I'll redo a cinnamon episode, or maybe I'll group it in with some other fiery style herbs. But today, I just wanted to tell you about I wanted to spread the love I have in my heart for cinnamon. Can I tell you about my Lord and Savior, cinnamon?
Cinnamon. Good. Okay, well, broadcasting semi-live, pre-recorded in advance to you. This is WBAH. The Witch!
Behitch! I got to do it.
It's satisfying, isn't it?
Just imagine waking up and putting your toes on in the morning.